Hey friends, it's Susan Smith with Stamp Creatively. Stampin' Up! Had a stamp sale a couple of months ago, and I ordered some sets that I thought were cute but weren't on my initial lists. And Coffee with Friends was one of them. I don't drink coffee, but I loved this image. I love a croissant, and I can have hot chocolate or a chai tea in there and be super happy. But again, I'm not a coffee drinker. But this kind of reminded me of my daughter. She and her friends meet for coffee all the time. So there were a lot of things in here I liked, but it just wasn't on my first list. So when Stampin' Up! Offered a sale, I decided that was a sign that I should get Coffee with Friends. So at camp this month, I showed them. Oh, and I always like doing the $1,000,000 Achiever sets. And that one is Sandy Rules, which she's great. So this is what I did at camp. And I'm going to show you how I did it. It says, in case the words are too tiny and you can't see them, sometimes you just have to reheat your coffee one more time and try again. Which, again, like I said, I don't drink coffee, but I definitely have to refill my teacup when it comes to computer world. And try one more time. So I took a square. This one is... I don't have anything here. Oh, here's my. It is 2.5-inch square. So I have a 2.5-inch square of crumb cake. I'm using Memento ink. I'm going to put my latte up there. Mine's chai tea. And then I'm going to add my words. I didn't rock, but I pressed firmly for a minute, just to give it a minute. And then I wanted to color this with my colored pencils. So I have a basic gray spoon. And I'm not going to wet any of these. I have a fresh freesia saucer. We have a couple of different sets of watercolor pencils. I'm a huge watercolor pencil fan. I like them just for coloring, like what I'm doing right now. But I also like to blend with them. Then I'm going to, there's hearts in the middle of this. So I have a real red heart. Now, I know they can't do that in the middle of my drink, but I still wanted my real red heart. My teacup is white. I have actually, a big teacup mug that's white. It makes me real happy. It doesn't take much, especially it's got a delicious drink in it. Okay, then I have my pecan pie. And I'm going to lightly go over my chai latte and my croissants. We have a French bakery. I live in south of Indianapolis, and in a little town by me, there's a French bakery, and I get those croissants. Oh my gosh. I may eat some in the car. I noticed the other day I had croissant crumbs all over the floor. They're so good. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do. I've colored my little image. Now, I wanted to put a border on it. So I put a little, this is the Moody Mauve. And then I have this that sits on my desk. It says don't drink. And I will occasionally empty the water and refill it. Right now it looks pink, so I know I wouldn't drink it, but there's other times. And I took my fat water painter. I got a little Moody Mauve in here and some water. And I'm just going to tap the edge. This was a favorite camp card. They like this. Again, my goal at camp, when I started having camps, it was basically just, when we used to do workshops, because I've done this for so long, I would go to a workshop and I'd see someone that I just saw at the last one and I'd say, what did you think of your product? And they'd go, yeah, I haven't taken it out of the bag because I forgot what you told me. And I was like, this is not working for me. So I started having people come to my house to show them what to do with their product, hence a stamp camp was born. So then I'm going to take my other piece of crumb cake, I'm going to splatter it, some big, some small splatters, right? And then I am going to run it through the embossing folder. So I put a little Versamark in the lid of my embossing folder. This one, I did not. This one, I did. There's not that much of a difference. This one's a little bit darker. It's really hard to tell on camera. But so I embossed it with, and I used the online exclusive 3D embossing folders. I like them, but they're an online exclusive, and it's a set of 3D ones. And I like the hash mark. There's a polka dot, and then there's a floral, sort of kind of floral. So I've sealed down my crumb cake on crumb cake with my splatters. And then I'm going to dimensional my little image. And I was going to add embellishments, and I had all kinds of things I was going to do, but then sometimes I just like it a little simplistic. So there you go, friends. Pretty simple. I like it. All right. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day, and we will stamp again soon. Bye.